What's up, everybody? It is your boy Retroverk here, and today I want to show you my cute little NES collection I have here. And the NES, man, the first console I ever owned, and I got this bad boy on my 6th birthday. And I thank my parents for that, because it was one of the happiest days of my life. And after 2 years of collecting, I've gotten so far 62 games. It was quite a challenge since I am a student and games on the market now are very expensive. But I managed to use some time to go to flea markets, winning auctions on eBay, Facebook groups, and like the Norwegian version of Craigslist that is called Finn.no. And by doing this, I've gotten some really good deals, incredibly enough. So I've gotten really lucky. Playing the NES now gives me so much nostalgia and good memories from better times of my childhood. And there are so many classics I grew up with, like Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, Duck Hunt, Contra, Robocop, Yoshi, Dream Master, Batman. Oh man, and my list goes on and on and on. And since I grew up in Europe, I did not get the opportunity to play some of the US releases as a kid. But after I started to collect the NES in 2015, I found out some goodies from America on eBay, so I got the opportunity to play them now. And yeah, America got some great titles out there that was never released in Europe. Yeah, they were just great, so I'm happy to experience that now. Okay, let's take a closer look of my games here. And first I want to show you 3D World Runner. That is it was released in America, so I ordered it from eBay, and this was one of the games that pushed the limits, or the system itself, the console itself, because it was showing a game in 3D, or rendering in 3D. When I saw it on YouTube videos of this game, I couldn't believe it. It actually looked really great for being a NES game, so I got it for myself, and it's part of history, you know. And the next one I want to show is Mario and Yoshi, one of my favorite puzzle games on the NES. It is so good. I think the best part of this game that it is a multiplayer game. It's 2-player, and playing this with a friend is just so much fun. If you're played Tetris Attack, I think it's pretty similar to Tetris Attack, so I think Tetris Attack got inspired from this game before it was created, so strongly recommend Mario and Yoshi if you want to play with friends. And the next game I want to pick out here is Ducktails. Who doesn't love Ducktails on the NES? It's brilliant, it's perfection, it's you know, the way Scrooge McDuck uses his stick as a weapon and, you know, as a tool in itself, it's just very creative from Capcom. And yeah, DuckTales is a game that everybody should have in their collection. And the next one is Mega Man 2, and Mega Man 2 is it's a great game. It's amazing, and if we're going to talk about collecting Mega Man 2, Mega Man 2 is one of the cheapest games you can get out there in the market. The rest of the series are super expensive, so if you want to get at least one Mega Man game in your NES collection, the Mega Man 2 is the cheapest one. So start chasing for it now. And the next game I want to show is McDonald's Land, or in America it's called Mac Kids, I think. And I think this game is really fun. It's entertaining, and it reminds me a lot of Super Mario 2. And don't get fooled by the the title of it, or the label, the logo, or the cover art, or whatever. This is a good game, and I strongly recommend it to you to have it on in your collection. So, and this game is getting really expensive too, so I would hurry up and get it. And I got lucky. I got this one for 100 kroners. That is estimated as almost 10 euros. So yeah, start searching for McDonalds Land now. And the next one is an American title that I had to order on eBay. I just saw videos of it, and it looked really great. It's of course a Konami game. Konami made great games on the NES, and when I got this game and I played it, it is really fucking amazing. It's good. It's a co-op game. It's even better with a friend playing with it. And when I played it, I also got really bummed out that it was never released in Europe. So this is like for a European, this is a hidden gem for sure. So you should get this game. And the next one I want to pick out is Shadow Warriors. It's called Shadow Warriors in Europe, but in America it's called Ninja Gaiden. It's known for Ninja Gaiden in Japan and America. And this is a fucking difficult game. If you are a hardcore NES player who wants an incredible big challenge, or a big unfair challenge, you should play Shadow Warriors. This is something in your alley if you like that kind of games. Personally, I think it's too difficult, but I still, I haven't given up in this game. I still go back and play it and try to master it, but it kicks my ass. But it's something about it that it won't make me give up, or it always makes me come back for it. So good game, but fucking hard. And the next one I want to highlight is Batman, the video game. Batman, wow, this is a really good game for being video games. I don't know, video games are about movies are known for being really bad, but this one is really good and it's amazing. And Sunsoft made an amazing job of creating just a kick-ass 2D platformer. Just play it. That's what I have to say about it. And yeah, and it's getting expensive, I think, but I got it pretty cheap though. So I think I got it for how much did I get Batman for? Oh yeah, I got it for 10 euros too. That's like 100 kroners, so I was really lucky. So. And the next one I want to highlight is Blaster Master. Really cool, unique game on the NES. I didn't play it when I grew up. I just found about it now recently, and it just blew my mind. It's I thought this was like, when you play games now in 2017, you have I'm starting to get used to indie games. They use retro aesthetics and retro elements in them. And this is one of those games, when I played it now, that I thought it was an indie game, but it's not. It's made like in the early 90s, and this game was actually ahead of its time. That's what I have to say about Blaster Master. It was really good, and also challenging when you don't have a map in the game. So it's really a cool 8-bit exploration game. So one of my favorites in my collection. So if you want a good game in your collection again, go for Blaster Master. Hidden gem for sure. And the next one I want to pick out this. I played this game when I was a kid, Star Tropics, and it's really fun. Also recommended. As a kid, I was really confused when I played it. Didn't get shit because I wasn't that good in English, but playing it now, it's hell of entertaining. I'm still looking for Star Tropics 2, but I saw it once on eBay, but I lost it in that bidding round. But yeah, I should try to get the number 2 another time. I hope I find it. And the next one I want to highlight, oh man, Dream Master, or Little Nemo Dream Master. This is a good game, man. Who made this game? Was it Capcom? I don't quite remember. I think it's Capcom, but Dream Master is such a great game with you know, you have equipments, and you have different special animals you can become to, and yeah, I don't, you know, Dream Master it's just really good. It's challenging also. I think some parts are really hard, but you just have to get to know the patterns of the levels, and then you're good to go. And yeah, if you I think this is like a must-have in your collection too, the Dream Master Little Nemo, because I think it was pretty popular. It was pretty mainstream in the 90s. I always saw this game whenever I was in my friend's house who has a Nintendo, or you know, I don't know, other people I even knew that has a Nintendo always talked about this game. So, and I understand it too. It's fucking good. So get Dream Master, strongly recommend it too. And the next I want to highlight is Power Blade. Man, look at that cover art. Looks so badass with a boomerang, you know? Especially in the 90s when you were a kid, you were just like, wow, this guy's so cool. And it reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator. And yeah, about this game is really good also. Yeah, I remember I didn't have Power Blade as a kid, but I was just, you know, randomly at some, I don't know, my parents knew some people, and I just hang out with these people's kid one time, and he had a Nintendo and he had Power Blade, so that was like the only time I played Power Blade. But I was like, wow, this is such a cool game, and it's badass, and so many cool levels, and you know, the whole game, the menu, everything, it's so good. So Power Blade is another game you should try out. And one of these games I want to highlight with the plastic protective is Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Also a really cool multiplayer game where you just have to focus, both of you. If you know, if someone fucks up, then you both fuck, you know. So a super classic Capcom game. Everybody should have this one in the collection. Most definitely. I think every Disney game, oh okay, I would say every Disney game from Capcom on the NES is something you should definitely get. And here's another one I want to highlight also from the Capcom Disney, is Darkwing Duck. I'm really proud of this one because yeah, I got it for like, how much did I get this one? 150 kroners, 15 euros. I got it on eBay, and I heard it's really expensive. It's going up in prices, especially the Scandinavian version. So yeah, really proud of winning this on eBay on the bidding round. And I remember it was so late. It was like 4 in the morning. That's when the bidding ended, or the auction ended. So I think everybody was sleeping when I was bidding, so I got really lucky there, and I was staying awake. Oh yeah, and the next one I want to highlight is Maniac Mansion. I got this game, or this copy I have here is I got it on eBay also, but I remember I got many games as a kid, but my parents, they just threw them away on the garbage. My parents just threw them away in the garbage. So with my system and everything, so they just disappeared. And Maniac Mansion was one of these games I got as a kid from a friend of mine. I went to school. He had like 10 NES games, and I think I was 12 years old or something. He was like, nobody plays NES, you can just have him, I just give it to you. And I was like, okay, thank you. I didn't even say no. I was like mind blown because I loved the NES even then when I was 12. So yeah, the thing about Maniac Mansion, I didn't understand a lot of it when I was a kid. But playing it now, it's a really fun game and such a hilarious story. And yeah, strongly recommend Maniac Mansion. And the next one I want to highlight is Ghosts and Goblins. I got this one for 15 euros. Also one of the games that is going up in prices, and it is really, really, really hard. I recommend this for the hardcore gamers too. So, Ghosts and Goblins, classic but hard. And the next game I want to highlight, many people don't consider this a good game, but I really love it, and it has a special place in my heart because it's one of the first game I got on my birthday from my parents, and that's Rockin Cats. Not many people have heard about it, but I'm one of the few, and I love it. It's great. The cover art is awesome. I really am a fan of cartoons, like the old ones, like Tom and Jerry, Warner Brothers, old school cartoons. And this has a lot of elements from that too, you know, especially from that movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, especially that one. And this is a cool game. It has a lot of equipments you can use. Has a cool menu system of the levels. It has a shop where you can buy weapons. But if I'm gonna say something bad about it, maybe some of the music are really short and repetitive, and some of the bosses are repetitive. But besides that, this is a really great game, and I strongly recommend it. And the next one, oh, another hard game, Battletoads. Man, I never played it as a kid. I just got it now recently, and because of the rumors, the reputation this game had. And man, I think it's impossible in 2-player to play this game. It's so hard. I think it's easier with 1-player, to be honest. I haven't beat this game in 1-player yet, but it's yeah, I really, it's hard, but you know, there are good things about this game. The good things is that it's the graphics in this is just impressive for its time, and for a console like NES. I just got mind blown about the graphics and the gameplay. Yeah, it feels like a, you know, arcade beat 'em up, but only NES. So and it has a lot of good humor in it too. It's hilarious. I love cartoons. So Battletoads, it's a good game, but it's hard. So be prepared. And yeah, very popular game for collectors. So if you're a serious collector, you should definitely get Battletoads. And of course, you can't forget this one, the gold cartridge, The Legend of Zelda. One of the first earlier exploration games on the NES. Not much to say. Just get it if you find it. You know, get it. And yeah, the next one is in America it's called Shadow of the Ninja, I think. Yeah, Shadow of the Ninja, but in Europe it's called Blue Shadow. And I didn't had this game as a kid. My cousin had it, and I was so jealous of my cousin for owning this game when we were kids, because it's an awesome 2-player 2D platformer beat 'em up game. And yeah, it's not a long game. It's actually pretty short. It's like 4 levels, I think. And who cares? It's actually really hard. The bosses are hard as fuck, I think. No matter, there's some bosses you think, you know, some bosses have patterns in the old NES games, but in this one, some bosses change the pattern. So you can never expect what they're gonna do. What's the next move, you know? So yeah, this is a good co-op game. Get it. I strongly recommend it. It is must have, and it's a hidden gem. I don't think many people talk about this game, so hidden gem for sure. Get it. And the last one I want to mention in my collection is Swordmaster. Man, Swordmaster is like Dark Souls on the 8-bit platform. It's just, you know, it's so cool. It's Skyrim on the NES. It's awesome. The music is fucking amazing. And the graphics, of course, man, graphics are really impressive in this one too. And the fighting system isn't that bad for, you know, NES only have like, I don't know, the gamepad and 2 buttons to play with, and I think it works really well, the controls in this game. And I don't know, you just get it. Swordmaster, it's hard to find it actually. I think it's really rare, or it's not really rare, but it's rare. I struggle a little bit to find the Scandinavian version, but I did it at the end. Yeah, this is the Scandinavian version I have, and the Scandinavian version is really rare to find. So Swordmaster, badass game, must have in your collection. So guys, that was my NES collection I wanted to show you and share with you, and some of the games I wanted to highlight. And yeah, just let me know in the comments which game am I missing in my collection. Is it, do you know about some hidden gems? Do you know about some good game that I am missing, or that you strongly recommend? Just let me know in the comments. So yeah, thanks for watching. Give me a like button, subscribe, write a comment, whatever you want. And until the next time, YouTube, bye.